Hello, this is Billy Core from the Nostalgia Mall, and today we're going to be revisiting Pennrose Mall up in Reidsville, North Carolina. Now, this is a video I did a little over a year ago, I think in January of 2018, and the quality of that video was mediocre at best. My camera skills weren't very good at the time because I was new to making videos of malls. And the camera glasses I was using at the time were utter garbage. I mean, they got the job done, but not very well. And I had trouble keeping the camera stable as well, so hopefully this video will be better because this is my first video using my new camera glasses. And I'm really happy to finally have these. Not only that, this is also my first video using my new Tonar microphone for voiceover work, so hopefully everything sounds okay on that end. Now right now, in this video, we're just driving around the mall. I went over a quick history of the mall in the last video we did, but I'll go over it once again. I believe this mall opened sometime in the mid to late 1960s. It did good for a while, I suppose. Keep in mind, Reidsville is not really that big of a city, so it really can't support that much of a mall. I remember coming here in the 1990s, and even then it felt kind of mediocre compared to other malls that I had been to at the time in Greensboro and Winston-Salem. The mall was originally anchored by Belk's, JCPenney, and Rose's discount store. The JCPenney closed, I believe, sometime in the late 90s, early 2000s, and the whole wing where JCPenney was is completely sealed off now, as you'll see later in the video. So all that remains there now, for as far as anchors are concerned, are Belk's and Rose's. Unfortunately, there's really nothing else much at that mall at this time other than a shoe store and a couple of other oddball places. This mall really is stuck in the past, unfortunately. Well, maybe not unfortunately, because I love old-fashioned looking places like these, even though the more old-fashioned a place looks, the more likely it's going to be in pretty rough financial shape, like Pennrose Mall here. So, I'll shut up for now while we continue driving around the mall, and I'll resume when we get inside. Now, this part of the video is not being filmed with the camera glasses. I'm actually using my cell phone, holding it up to the driver's side window of the car. So, hopefully that looks okay enough. Anyway, see you in a moment. Okay, we're going to walk into the mall's main entrance. This is obviously a one-story mall. It's not a very big mall at all, as you'll see momentarily. And here we are inside. As soon as I walked in, I noticed this mall has a very strong, musty odor to it, which is unfortunate. It smells a lot like my grandmother's house when she was still alive. And as you may have noticed, the mall entrance to Belk's is sealed off. I can't remember if it was like that last time I was here last year. I'll have to go back and look at the previous video. It's an ad for a photography studio. I guess it's in the mall. Right there is a former Hallmark Gold Crown store. The sign is still there, but nothing else is there. And as you can see, this mall is mostly closed as far as stores are concerned. Here's a mostly intact payphone It looks in pretty rough shape, though. I doubt it still works. But it's always neat to see an old payphone still hung up somewhere. There's a store called Hibbett Sports. I believe that was still open. Last time I was here, there was a leak in the ceiling, but it appears the ceiling was not leaking at this time. There's a florist here in the mall, as you can possibly see. And we're getting closer to where Rose's is, as well as the wing where JCPenney once stood. I just vaguely remember going to that JCPenney as a child, but I don't really remember a whole lot about it. Here's an old merry-go-round similar to what I used to ride at Kmart when I was a kid. And as you can see right here, this part of the mall is completely roped off. There's another payphone right there, where the rope is tied to, coincidentally. And there's Rose's on the left. And now we're going to walk back the opposite direction. There was one janitor walking around the mall. That's the only worker employed by the mall that I saw working here. Again, this mall is not in good shape at all. I'm surprised that it's still going after this long. I think what's keeping Pennrose Mall alive is the Roses and the Belks. We'll be visiting the Belks toward the end of the video, and you'll see there that that's probably the part of the mall that gets the most business, because when I went there, there was more people in that part of the mall than anywhere else when I visited today. It's a very, very dark mall, as you may notice right here. I don't know if it's the camera glasses making it darker than it looks, but it was pretty dark inside this mall. So we're getting close to the exit again, and we'll cut the video there and head back to where Rose's is and take a trip inside there. Alright, here's the Roses sign at the front. I would not be surprised if that's the original sign from the 60s. This is a very old-fashioned kind of store. I love these kind of places, the kind of stores that are still stuck in 1985. And I always approve of that kind of stuff, even if it means that the store is not doing well financially. That sounded kind of mean, but I'm a weird person. Yeah, Rose's, if you've never been to one, just sells mostly cheap stuff, some junk stuff, unfortunately. They used to sell some pretty good stuff back in the day, though, but past 15 years or so, they've really gone downhill, unfortunately. And don't mind me right here, I was just trying to get information on that swimming pool, because I wouldn't mind getting one to use this summer. But I did not find a price on that, so I just kept moving along. I'm sure it was out of my price range anyway. So, I'll stop blabbing for a minute and let you just take in the sights and sounds of Rose's.
Are you tired of the same old curtains and draperies and you're ready to make a change? Then stop by our curtain and drapery department and look at our mini blinds on sale for just $6.88. They enhance the decor of any room and are available in a variety of sizes and colors. By the way, thanks for shopping with us, your friends, right here at Rose's. Our appliance department has the perfect deep fryer for your family. Our Presto Model 05420 Fry Daddy is on sale now for only $18.88. It features an automatic temperature control, non-stick interior and exterior. The everyday low price is $23.97. Now that's a savings of $5.09 for you.
Okay, back outside now, and we're going to walk into Belk's. And this is probably the smallest Belk's department store I have ever been inside of. Seriously. You can see right here, it's had a few design changes over the years, but it still has kind of an old-fashioned look to it. But again, very, very small store compared to other Belk's department stores I've been to my whole life, actually. So we're just going to walk around here for a little bit. It's really nothing too exciting to see. Look at that old-fashioned looking floor there. That's got to be original from the 60s. So we're walking through the men's section right here, taking a look at some of these North Carolina t-shirts. Pretty cool. I always love looking at novelty style shirts at stores like this. So, right there is where the mall entrance once was, but again, you can no longer use that anymore. It's now an emergency exit, however. So, I'm going to start headed toward the exit of this store. I hope this video looked okay to you guys. I know I'm not the best when it comes to mall videos, but I still enjoy making them. And I know there are some people out there that still enjoy seeing them. Thankfully, I've got better equipment now, as you can possibly see. So, hope to have more videos like this in the future. And until then, this is Billy Core, signing off. Thank you for visiting the Nostalgia Mall. If you liked what you saw, please like, subscribe, and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also support me on Patreon if you would like. The link to all of these are down below. Until next time, this is Billy Core, signing off.